welcome back. Today we will be starting the Grand Battle of Chickamauga. We've got 2 full corps to play with, 24 brigades each, and in fact I've even gotten my 3rd corps ready as just in case. I don't remember, rather I don't know whether this is one of the battles where you'll get the option to bring in additional reinforcements, so they're ready just in case. Emptied out most of the 4th corps. In order to do that, and the 5th corps is still the storage locker, so to speak. In fact, this is starting to get full enough that I'm going to finally put people back into use soon. I think we'll see, because otherwise, if I start stocking too many infantry, then I'm not going to have the right balance of infantry to artillery to cavalry that I want in my final composition. Armory-wise, we've bought out everything that's available. I've started distributing 1861s even to more people than I usually would. I've started re-equipping the units that are here just in reserve, just to have the weapons ready and accounted for. Skirmishers, sniper rifles, all bought. Cavalry, no change there. Artillery, no change from before. Barracks, we've put a lot more guys into play because I did some more recruitments, some brand new units here I've needed generals for, and career points, just again more into training. Take a look at our results from last battle. We inflicted about 9,500 casualties at Bayou Fourche, which is pretty good, and the report is they got basically the same amount back, which is fine. Okay, so like I said, I'm not sure whether we will get additional reinforcements later to be able to actually put in another corps, so they're waiting. So we have sent 2 corps to drive off the Confederate Army of Tennessee under General Braxton Bragg from Middle Tennessee. General Bragg withdrew without giving a fight, possibly because his army was under strength. In early September 1863, we renewed our offensive and attempted to encircle and trap Bragg in the city of Chattanooga. Bragg again retreated without fighting us. He seems now determined to reoccupy Chattanooga, which has a large strategic importance because of its train station. As we followed Bragg's army south, our scouts reported that he received strong reinforcements from Virginia, concentrated his army, and marches to attack us while our forces are divided. We must delay his advance, assemble our army, and retreat in one body to Chattanooga via the Lafayette Road. Okay, so historically, there are a number of river crossings that the Confederates are eventually able to make, and then they push up in the center while they're still sort of doing a delaying action on the flanks, and they eventually manage the Union line. So over here they managed to flank in, turn, and push the Union line. There's a ridge somewhere around here that the Union ends up falling back to. They have a fairly concentrated defense there, but eventually they then withdraw in good order after that. Definitely actually a Confederate victory, at least from a tactical sense, but you know, again, this is getting late enough in the war that any losses that the Confederacy takes, they can't really replenish. So this is, we're going to do something different here. Usually in pretty much any battle, I'm looking to end it as soon as possible. I try to avoid taking additional phases. You've seen that in some of my, even in, say, second Bull Run in this campaign, where I was going straight for the VP. Still fighting, but not looking to draw it out. Now we're late enough that I feel good about the state of my war chest, feel good about the state of my army, where I'm going to deliberately not win on the 2nd day, and I'm going to extend this to the 3rd day. And I'll speak more of that when that happens. And we're going to do that solely to really go after their troop strength and to really do a number there, so that later on when we're fielding all of our full corps, we don't have, you know, nearly the amount of numbers that they could be fielding to deal with. We're really going to try and outnumber them at that point. We are chasing Bragg's army, who is withdrawing south. Our army has been divided to pursue and surround him. Elements of our army are moving down this road, this passage, and the road that leads to Lee and Gordon Mills. Here, the bulk of our army will rendezvous to head north to Chattanooga. We will use the Lafayette Road to maneuver, so we have to secure it. Up to this section at McDonald's Farm. Our scouts have reported that Bragg's army is coming from 3 main directions and will soon cross Chickamauga Creek from Reed's Bridge. Alexander's Bridge. Dalton and Thedford's Fords. We must delay him before he can reach the Lafayette Road today. The Army of the Cumberland has sent mounted troops to assist us. Minty's cavalry has been dispatched to delay the Confederates seeking the Cross Reed's Bridge. It will cross the bridge in about an hour. Alexander's Bridge is guarded by Wilder's Lightning Brigade that is fully armed with Spencer rifles. We must delay the rebels for about 2 hours here. Okay, pause. So this is the bit of the interesting problem. There's just no possible way to hold those bridges, and you probably don't even want to try. On the other hand, these are free troops, so getting them killed is not the worst thing in the world. So here's the victory conditions. If you can take both Jay's Mill and Brotherton Road on day 2, then you will win on day 2, and it will the battle will end. If you take only one of them, you actually get I believe a draw, at least on Confederate side. If you can't take both of them, then the battle will also actually end, but in a draw somehow. There's some combination of these that'll mess that up. If, on the other hand, you hold your original victory points, but you don't take the 2 Confederate ones, just Jay's Mill somewhere up here and Brotherton Road somewhere around here, then it will go to day 3, and the map will extend further north, and you'll finally see the Horseshoe Ridge victory point. So that's what we're going to be going for. We're going to want to kill as much of the enemy as possible while not actually taking the VPs. At any rate, so here is the trick to this one. Okay, obviously, as I said, there's just no way that you're going to be able to hold this. Like you can, we'll put some skirmishers here just to see, but otherwise, these guys we're just gonna immediately abandon this point and pull these guys straight back, because there's no possible way that we're gonna be able to defend this. Just determining. Actually, you know what? In fact, we're gonna go this way. Take that back. We'll have the skirmishers there just to watch and they'll get one volley off, and then they're gonna run away. So here's the trick: if you try and defend just at this point, this is actually a pretty tough bridge to cross. But there's 2 issues here. One, you can see that these guys are only in 80% cover. And from the Confederate side, if you actually get over here, you can start out shooting this unit if you just have like 1 brigade right here. The real problem is that the Confederates get forces in from this side, and they automatically flank you. So we're going to send him and him actually over there to try and stall these guys out and do something about that. Ideally, we'd be able to get even further up, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get to those points in time. We're going to try, though, because they enter from this road. We're going to try. And we'll pull the artillery ever so slightly back. %, cover is bad. This should actually be 100, because it's and it'll push them up slightly so that they have better ranging on the bridge, because the bridge is where you want to stop them. There's more of their guys coming in. Still pretty good cover here, as you can see. If we wanted to, we could even send skirmishers across the river, but these units are light enough that I'm a little reluctant to do that. The force disparity is pretty bad. On the other hand, it would let us get some shots in on their artillery from behind. I'm just going to turn the speed up, because now we're just waiting. So you've protected our flank over here from the forces that are going to enter from here, which will keep these guys a little safer and let us have a better shot at holding the bridge. So now you can see that they're moving across. These are some big units. In fact, I'm gonna get the skirmishers back over here. Now that I see the size of the units that are thinking about crossing. Losing morale, we got no general. Like I need to pull the unit over. Yeah, there's the artillery. Here, these guys need to come this way, get down here and join this defense here. These guys are still just keeping an eye out. Here, and they're getting some yet more forces. Okay. So there they are. Now we're falling back because there's no way you can defend that. Giving them that bridge. There's just, that's not gonna happen. Some Spencers. Leave them there, and that's who we've been waiting for. Push these guys up to they said they're shooting bridge units. These guys are getting a chance to shoot here. Pause, take a look, because they were just hilariously outnumbered at this point. Pushed back by the cavalry. Really wish that this guy didn't manage to get across, but so be it. So now because the flank is turning, we really need to start giving up some ground, although we may be able to get in here and ruin this artillery's day. We'll see. I really don't understand how they're allowed to charge through and then start retreating in the other direction. Like, okay, whatever. understand how that works. Defend against them. What a mess. These battle lines are interesting. At least the bridge is held. See if we can't ninja the cat back in time. I've never actually seen whether or not you can do that. So as we're charging again, sure not. Nope, didn't manage to get there in time. So that'll do it for part 1. Thanks for watching.